A group of 5 teenagers, Sandra Chesky, her boyfriend Roger Essam, and their friends Stuart Bade, Mike Hadrith, and Dana Bade, went to Gitchie Manitou for a bonfire.
They parked Stuart's blue van and began their hike to the well-known party spot.
While huddled up next to the campfire, the teens were confronted by the Fryer brothers, Alan Fryer, James Fryer, and David Fryer.
The 3 brothers posed as narcotics officers, confronting the teens about their marijuana.
Suddenly, the Fryer brothers opened fire on the unsuspecting teens, unloading multiple rounds from their shotguns.
Roger was killed instantly. Stuart and Mike lay on the ground, mortally wounded.
The Fryer brothers took the surviving teens up a path at gunpoint.
Alan Fryer took Sandra and drove off with her in his truck. James and David then killed the remaining teens.
The Fryer brothers met up at a farmhouse hours later, where Sandra was violently raped.
Alan Fryer then drove Sandra back to her home. A couple visiting Gitchie Manitou found 3 bodies along the roadside.
It took investigators an additional day to find Roger's body at the initial site of the violent act. We made it to the Gitchie Manitou ruins. So there's a very dark story behind these ruins here. Everything that's happened, there's gunshots going on behind me, which is a little a little chilling, just knowing the history behind this place. But we're gonna set up a static camera and see if we can't capture anything on that static camera. And then we're going to go up to where the campsite was, where the initial act of violence happened, and see if we can't do a spirit box session up there, see if we can't capture anything. Let's get on to it.
So, while John and Daniel are back there setting up one static camera, we are going to go through this lovely little mess of woods to set up a second static camera. Don't mind the gunshots. Scared the bejeebers out of me earlier where I straight had a panic attack. But, oh goodness, get through all these trees. This is where I'm going to be setting up static cam to face towards that way. So maybe we will capture something. So, let's see.
Is Roger, Stuart, Mike, or Dana here with us?
Yes.
I heard yes too.
Yep.
Can you tell us what happened at this location? Those gunshots. We do apologize for having the gunshots in the background. It's a little chilling, but hopefully that can be a trigger to get more activity. Roger, can you speak with us? We know you were Sandra's boyfriend at the time of the incident that occurred here. Can you tell us what happened on November 17th of 1973? Do you remember the names of Alan, James, and David Fryer? I heard yep.
What did you feel that night? How did you feel that night, the incident?
And it sounded like crying in the background. Did you hear that?
I think I heard yell twice. That's not like scary.
Were you scared that night?
See,
I think so. Roger, can you talk to us? Ask it again.
Dana, are you here with us?
That was weird.
Yeah.
That was almost like a graspy, like gurgle type yell.
You feel?
What did it say?
Feel.
I feel? Can you tell us what you feel? That was weird. Are you here with us too, Mike? You say what?
Yeah.
Can you talk with us, Mike? Can you replay the events that happened here?
I can.
These gunshots in the back, do they scare you?
It just sounded like a girl crying.
It did. Yeah, it said yeah.
That one did count down.
Huh?
The one where it said 3, 2, 1.
I thought it just said count.
Do you recall driving your blue van to this location for a campfire? What was one of the names of your killers? It said David, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's the name of one of the killers, David Fryer. Holy crap. So we just got a name of one of the killers. David Fryer. He was one of the 3 brothers that came out here and shot these teenagers. Wow.
Dana, Mike, or Roger, are you here right now?
Can Roger, Stuart, Mike, or Dana talk to us?
I like it said yep and then sure. Do you remember driving up here in your van, stopping and then coming out to have a campfire, smoking a little bit of marijuana? When you first saw the Fryer brothers, were you scared? Can you tell us what the Fryer brothers did to you? Can you tell us what the Fryer brothers did to you?
We went, and then like a cry.
What it sounded like.
Where did you go to?
Like back. 'Cause this is the location where they have their bonfire.
Did you go back to the van?
Did you try to make it back to the van?
Got shot.
What?
Dad just said got shot.
Who was the first to get shot? Can you tell us who was the first person to be shot? Roger. And that's who the first person was. Roger was the first one to get shot.
Roger, where did you get shot?
He was the first one killed. Thought I said I'm sorry. After Roger was shot, what happened? Sounded like it said beat. Which that adds up because the remaining 3 teens were taken back to their van and then executed. Did it say where's Sarah?
Yeah.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
I thought it said where.
I heard Sarah.
Sarah is safe. She survived this entire incident.
Good.
Good. Oh my gosh. Do you miss Sarah?
Just a whisper. Yeah.
Roger, are you here with us? Can you tell us how you're feeling, how you felt that night of the incident? Go left.
Go left.
Go left to where?
Do you want us to move to the left? Maybe outside of the structure? Y'all want to take a little hike?
Where?
Left.
Just left?
Let's go left.
Scratch.
As soon as I started the video, too, it said scratch.
Are you going to scratch one of us?
War. Did a war happen here? Strangled. I know there's a lot of Indian burial grounds in this area too. Think we should leave. This might be an Indian burial mound here. Yeah, I think we're gonna head back down. We might be on top of an Indian burial mound.
Is Roger, Stuart, Mike, or Dana here with us right now?
Amazing. Roger, can you talk with us?
Dead don't rest.
Dead don't rest.
That was crazy. Are you not at rest yet, Roger? Are you and your friends not at rest yet?
A demon here.
I say a demon here? It
Yeah.
makes sense because, I mean, what happened here? So much death.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry you're bored.
Do you know the demon's name?
Lock it.
Locket.
Young.
Young.
They were young.
Yeah.
The teens that were here, they were young. I
Yeah.
think the oldest one of the ones that died were 18.
Yeah.
I think we should do the Estes method here.
Yeah. I agree.
Let's do it.
Yep.
All right, so we are getting set up for the Estes method here. This is Daniel's first time ever doing the Estes method.
Yes.
So he's super excited for it. We're super excited for it. Whenever you guys are ready.
Let me know if it's too loud.
Okay. Go ahead. That's actually pretty good volume.
Okay.
All right, cool. All right. We're going to start the Estes method here.
I'm gonna sit down so I don't make so much noise.
Can you tell me what happened November 17th of 1973?
Snap.
You heard a snap in the woods. That's what it mentioned on the article that we read. That they heard snapping of the twigs and everything.
Yeah.
After you heard the breaking of branches, what happened?
Panic.
What did you see after you panicked? No, it's really crazy because it seems like after the gunshots stopped, activity got less. It's almost like that gunfire was triggering the activity. Roger, can you tell us if you still miss Sandra?
Sandra.
So you still miss Sandra? You know, Sandra got out alive. She's told your story to many, many, many people.
Good job.
Roger, I'm asking you, can you tell us anything of what happened November 17th, 1973?
Murder.
Do you feel any anger towards your murderers, Alan, James, and David Fryer? Does the names Alan, James, or David Fryer mean anything to you?
Murder.
So you recognize those names?
Kill.
If you recognize those names, did they used to be friends? Did you know them personally?
Whoa. That was a sordid scream. Sordid scream slash cry. It's cold.
Can you tell me if you knew Alan, James, or David Fryer personally? Did you recognize them? Stuart, the van that you drove here, was that your van?
No.
Whose van was it? What's going on, honey? Mike, do you remember what happened after Roger was shot?
To live.
Mike, did you try to escape?
Yes.
How far did you get?
Young. Huh? Ugh. I sometimes have a hard time hearing those things.
That's fine. That's why we figured we'd give you a kind of a shot.
All right, so I think we're going to draw an end to this investigation. Definitely after the gunshots ceased, activity really got quiet. It's almost like the gunshots itself were a trigger sound, bringing in the activity from the teens. I think we caught some really great evidence here. Definitely a chilling area, to say the least, just to know what happened here, what occurred here. Yeah, definitely hope you guys liked the video. Click on our links, on the Linktree link. I will tag that in the description here. We do have merch for sale. Follow us on our other social media accounts, and stay haunted, my friends.